Ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids across our beloved empire, it's great to see you yet again for another video for what is going to be the first big update coming from Capital Games for Star Wars Galaxy Heroes in 2021. They have awoken from their slumber, and we're finally going to make more sense out of Beskar Armor Mandalorian. If you've seen my initial thoughts on this guy, he's just an okay character, but it was very obvious. Some other stuff we're missing, and today we are getting the full entire kit reveal of a new marquee character coming to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, which is going to be the Armor. Now, I know there's a lot of speculation in my comments section. I've seen other YouTubers do speculation thinking it was going to be like a scavenger. It's not a scavenger. The Armor is coming to Galaxy Heroes as a playable character, which will be a marquee character coming to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes called the Way of the Mandalore. There's no date just yet in regards to when this character is coming up, but my suspicions, if we got the post today, likely Thursday, Friday, later on this week is when the character's coming to Galaxy Heroes. And I took a look at the kit so far. Woo! It's looking like we're going to have another Wat Tambor style of character. And on top of this was something highly requested. We are also getting the Mandalorian tag, which is fantastic. Here's the list of Mandalorian tags that are going to be distributed in Galaxy Heroes. Obviously, the Mandalorian, then the Mandalorian Beskar Armor, Jango Fett. Now, this is kind of a minor spoiler. If you saw the Mandalorian Season 2, they kind of explained that Jango Fett was a foundling. And then we have Sabine Wren, Gar Saxon, Imperial Super Commando. Holy cow, what if Gar Saxon and Imperial Super Commando end up being a thing? They've been kind of a joke in the game. We call him Gar Saxon. And Canderous Ordo will also be getting the tag as well for all of our Knights of the Old Republic fans out there. And as they say, there's a little spoiler. You're probably wondering, where is Boba Fett in the mix? And as we see here, as pointed out in the second season of The Mandalorian, Boba Fett isn't a Mandalorian by birth and doesn't meet any of the criteria needed to be called the Mandalorian. Jango is because he was a foundling, and Boba Fett was not a foundling. So unfortunately, Boba Fett will not be getting the tag, which is a little bit of a bummer, and hopefully we get some more Mandalorians in the future. I know there's talk about Pre Vizsla or perhaps adding Bo-Katan in the future. That's a whole other discussion. We're still waiting for the Season 2 characters that they promised is coming this winter for Star Wars Galaxies. But let's take a look at the Armor kit reveal, and it's really, really cool. Basically, she's going to be distributing Beskar Armor throughout the team. And who else distributes highly advanced weaponry and defense mechanisms in the game? Wat Tambor. I'm not gonna say she is gonna be as crazy as Wat Tambor, but still, I think there's gonna be a lot of theory crafting potential. And as we see, it is no joke. I think there's gonna be a lot of scary synergy with Jedi Master Luke and Rey, and of course, Beskar Armor Mandalorian. She's gonna be a support character coming to the game, and basically, you're gonna be earning her signets and distributing the Beskar Armor. So let's take a look more closely and see what we got. I don't know about you guys. I can never get enough of Mandalorian characters and content for Galaxy of Heroes. So basic ability, Tempered Strike. Deal physical damage to target enemy twice, and if the target has Armor Shred, which we'll see later on in her kit, the armor gains 1 stack of Beskar ingots with the maximum stacks of 3. And a Beskar ingot is used to bestow Beskar Armor on allies, and here we go. Requires a Zeta. Second special ability, earn your signet with a cooldown of 3. I gotta say, the animations look really darn pretty on this character right here. Hopefully it's gonna look as good when we get it inside the game, but here we go. The armor loses all stacks of Beskar ingots and grants a target other ally a tier of Beskar armor equal to the number of stacks of Beskar ingots removed until the end of the encounter, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. And this ability can't be used if you have no stacks of Beskar ingots. And here we go. If you had 1 stack, you're gonna be distributing 50% defense and plus 15% health up. Holy cow. Besides, obviously, Jedi Master Luke and Rey, that's going to be incredibly powerful on things like IG-11. And then 2 stacks. If you have 2 stacks of Beskar ingots, well, then you're going to create Beskar Armor level 2, which will recover 30% protection at the start of the end of a turn. Oh, that's sounding a lot like Wat Tambor's tank tech that he distributes. And then 3 stacks, you get plus 100% counter chance and can't be critically hit. And that, my friends, is going to be extremely deadly right there. Oh my goodness. The thoughts are just kind of flowing between Wat Tambor's tech that he spreads and the armor spreading tech around. Now, keep in mind, these are 2 heavy support characters, so you're going to need some high damage dealing characters out there. But imagine an ultimate timeout team involving Wat Tambor, involving the armor. Holy cow. This is actually a pretty good character for our marquee so far from the first look of it. And here we go. This is the way. Cooldown of 3. Inflict Armor Shred. There's that Armor Shred I referenced earlier on the target enemy until the end of the battle, and call all Mandalorian allies and allies with Beskar armor to assist, dealing 10% less damage. And here we're starting to see a bit more out of Beskar armor Mandalorian, being able to call him to assist with the Beskar armor, which is fantastic. And she also has a leader ability. Oddly enough, our survival is through our strength. At the start of the battle, Mandalorian allies gain protection of 200%, which can't be dispelled or prevented, and gain critical hit immunity for 2 turns. So are we talking Gar sucks in meta, people? Imperial Super Commando? This is very much so just for Mandalorian allies. I don't know if we're going to be using Beskar armor Mando in this squad, since it's very contained to Mandalorians and Beskar armor Mando. We found a lot of good combos with him, so I don't quite know how much use we're going to get out of this, but it might make more sense in the future if we do get some more season 2 Mandalorian characters. This lead could become a lot more deadly. Right now with the Mandalorians in the game, I'm not sure if it's going to make much sense, especially the non-Beskar armor Mando, who really needs to be in a bounty hunter team to get Disintegrate off. We'll have to wait and see. We'll be testing this out later on this week when I assume it comes out. And then the unique ability, both Hunter and Prey. The first time another ally falls below 60% health, the armor gains a stack of Beskar ingot, and that ally recovers 40% protection. And the armor starts with 2 stacks of Beskar ingots. And this is going to pair very well with the Mandalorian. Can we get a little peek at our boy Mando for a second? So Beskar armor Mando, as you guys probably know, he already has this protective intuition right here, which triggers anytime a Scoundrel ally falls below 75% health. Well, firstly, going back to the armor, she's got a very good all-around unique ability because it's any ally, not just Mandalorian, not just Scoundrel allies. So really cool to see that this should pair well with the armor. Although, do note here, Beskar armor Mando, this unique ability only involves Scoundrel allies, and we took a look at the tags earlier on. The armor right now does not have a lot of tags except the Mandalorian light sight support and leader, so it's not gonna, the protective intuition won't interact with the armor too much when she starts falling below 75% health. But when you have the armor interact with other characters falling below 60% health, there's a lot of powerful combos that can happen in the mix. And of course, there's a lot of healing and a lot of protection regeneration in the current Beskar armor Mandalorian squad. So this is looking to be a very interesting faction. I really want to see what the full potential of this team is going to look like so far. Whew. And again, the armor is a season 1 character, so more stuff is bound to come at some point, but I think this character is going to be a really good plug and play, especially the defensive capabilities here. It can't be critically hit. You're recovering 30% protection, getting the extra defense, extra health up. This is going to be one of those characters that is going to be used for a long time, and it's no joke. With Galactic Legend, she is going to be quite the scary character. Other than that, I'll leave links down below. They also offer some other insights and tips on how they think the character should be used in general. It is unfortunate though. People were hoping maybe for relic abilities or some new gear crafting with the armor. It's not going to be that grand, unfortunately. So we'll have to wait and see if there is more to come. But man, oh man, adding the Mandalorian tag, that was something highly requested. And hopefully we get more characters down the road, because one of the things I really want to see after seeing season 2 is seeing Mandalorians work together. And maybe that might be a theme as we get closer to season 3 of The Mandalorian. So that's going to wrap it up for today in this video, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic kit. Can't wait to try this out. Again, no confirmation on when it's going to come up, but I assume we'll be seeing her come to Galaxy Heroes Thursday later this week, or possibly Friday. And you guys know where you gotta be to see all of her in action. Like if you did enjoy the video, comment down below. Be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And stay tuned later on this week, hopefully, fingers crossed, to test out the armor. And you guys, as you always know, it's great to be in the Empire today.